Stay strong, everybody. Keep calm. We can fight against it. Its power cannot stop all of us. What are you doing? You've just fed its power. Now it's unstoppable. I fully blame you for this. Okay, we're back at it again. Let's see how wrong it goes this time. We're immediately starting with Pepperman legs. That's right, that is not gonna end well, trust me. Vigilante Mouse, Nick Body, giving him the noise mask, and this is... I think it's best to just let it speak for itself. I'm gonna call this one the... Peppa-Snickalante, there we go. The Peppa-Snickalante. You see, the part is for Theodore, from Theodore Noise, you see. Mustache, I considered a tooth a couple times, gave him like the Snick.exe red eyes and stuff, making him much more noise-like. This is already going wrong in so many different ways, but it's all the right ways. Drew the hands, but then I decided I drew them backwards, so I swapped their positions, and then I repositioned that to be not off-center. Progressed to giving them a cape. That is not really a good decision in hindsight. Give him some shading similar to Snicks and stuff. So yeah, that's already nearly complete. I attempted to give him a nose sum, and it's not going too well. I just gave up on the whole idea of him having a nose. I struggled with some teeth for a bit longer before realizing I had basically just achieved perfection. So then, I decided to move along and continue to combine these guys, noise update characters from the second video, you know what I mean. So immediately began combining Bucket with the watering can, and then adding Petito arm, and then Petito legs, and then the Doy's head, and it's already going extremely poorly. But that's what you're here for, that's what you're subscribed for. Or maybe that's why you should subscribe. Anyways, began with this horrific attempt to give him teeth. Gave him some nice eyes. Removed the teeth because I realized how horrific it was. Gave him those eyes, which look amazing, by the way. Extremely happy with those. Gave him his mustache. Gave him a big dent in the middle of the whole bucket part of him. You know, to replace his remains thing. You know what I mean. Blah. But anyways, moving along, we have Lynn the colored bucket. I tried to make it the same color as this corpse before I realized that it's the same color as the bucket. So then I struggled for a bit before deciding that I needed to make it a bit more diverse. But first, of course, I need to handle the watering can section thing. And if I remember correctly, then, I gave him a creepy smile in the middle, and just for more Noisette representation, give him Noisette's bunny ears, and made it blue for more bucket representation, and that's done already. So here, we're gonna have the Von Chickenator, yeah, I'm gonna call him that, because, well, have you ever seen a horror movie? This would go in one, and I have never seen a horror movie, and I know this. So, began drawing the Mr. Stickless, Mr. Pinch part and stuff. Struggled in the hat for a little while before deciding to move on to giving him an actual head and then putting the hats on top. Worked out a lot better, in my opinion. Tried to give him the mort thing, the thingy I can't remember the name of, but the expert in the comments are gonna tell me what it is. But then give him the nose, of course. Gonna give him more chickeny parts, giving him that little cogwheel thing that I don't know what it really is or does, but it looks satisfying and stuff, so I like it, and it's gonna be on there, so yeah. Continuing, I proceeded to give him a chef hat because I realized I forgot any and all sorts of fake Pino representation, since he's a part of this too, which I gave him arms. I know, it's not one of my greater decisions. Proceeded to give some detailing onto the chicken legs, gave him the Mr. Pinch ears and stuff, and I proceeded to then give him some teeth, the get the thing, the right colors and everything, shading, all that good stuff. Decided to make his body appear a bit more down there. Gave him a bit of a pocket thing. I now realize that he never had in the first place, but now he does because yes. Proceeding to give him some more like shading and adding on those little Mr. Pinch ears because why not? And now proceeding to give him some more shading. This is looking quite horrifying. Do not attempt to animate this guy under any circumstances, and we're already on to the next one. The allies began with this sign containing like the Gustavo and Brick, like they do in the Funny Gnome Forward level. Tried that design, realized it was horrific. Maybe too horrific for my standards, and decided to move along with this noisy bunny thing. I don't know. You can come up with the names. I didn't come up with the names with in the comments down below, but yeah, I'm going to then proceed to color it in after finalizing the design. Wanted some more Gustavo and Brick representation than just that, but that's what I wound up with. Proceeded to paint more and more. Decided to throw away the mustache completely. Trying some shading. Those two colors work extremely well together when I put them side by side, but I decided it couldn't be the best it could be, so I then proceeded to just give them a chef hat, give her a chef hat, and yep, it's done. It's horrific, but it's done. So yeah, that's another combination video already in the books. Now, regarding about my statements of the comments of suggestions earlier, I'm going to be. I've already chosen, right? There's this one guy who wants a PTG combination. I can't confirm that will in fact happen. Still deciding on what the other one should be, although I'm thinking it probably should involve either Pizza Head or Peppino, or both. But yeah. But speaking of that one guy who's been wanting PTG, I am sorry for making you wait this long. I've been seeing your desperation comments, and I am so sorry. But if a formal apology out of the way, that's gonna be it for this video. We made some horrific things today, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, subscribe, goodbye.